look at that stuff?
No, I mean, I think if anything, when I'm tagged into something on Twitter, I'll look at it real quick. But as far as like go out on my own and like kind of see where I'm at.
Yeah. So you don't realize you're 200 yards away from Art Schleister's career passing record at Ohio State. You're 14 yards away from 10,000 total yards. You're not even aware of that?
No, sir.
What does it mean to you? What will it mean to you to be at the top of those of that career passing list?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd be a huge honor. I mean, I feel like I always say, like, did I picture it like this? Not really. I just tried to go out there and do my best and, win football games as a quarterback, really. But to, be up there with those names of people that's, done great things here at Ohio State, I think it's a tremendous honor.
What do you think people don't, appreciate about your passing prowess? I mean, I know it's a loaded question, but the reason I'm asking is you're about to be the all-time passingest quarterback in Ohio State history, and you've heard the stuff during the year and stuff, the critics and stuff. But you're also at the top, if not the top, pass completion percentage guy, pass efficiency guy. How would you describe your passing game to someone?
I think try to do my best to get the ball in my hands quickly. Get it out of my hands quickly. Get to the open guy. Of course, I mean, I'll probably say I'm not the crazy risk taker.
Yeah.
I think there's a time and place for that, which I feel like I could do that. But accurate passer, get it out of my hands quick, get to open guys, let them go do their job. You know what I'm saying? And that's why our guys, they came to do that. You talk about over the years, we got Dontre Wilson, Jalen Marshall, Paris Carroll, Braxton Miller, like Mike Thomas, like everybody that's came here to play receivers since Coach Martin's been here, like the playmakers. Get it out of my hands as quick as I can, get it to those guys so they go run around and do what they do.
JT, did you watch much of the Rutgers film against Washington to the very first game?
Yeah.
How similar is Washington's offense to what you guys are trying to do, and then what was Rutgers doing against them that was so successful?
Honestly, I think going off the film from last year, wasn't that the first game of the year?
Yeah. So,
I mean, last year Rutgers played a lot of 4 down. This year they kind of in a okie, so odd 4 out front, 3 down, simply put. So I don't think they were ready for that, honestly. I think kind of surprised them, being their preparation. I think they made adjustments. I think something Washington does, they get some 2 tight end sets, which we really don't get into. But I think, if anything, it was one of those grinded out games, and I mean, Rutgers kind of surprised me with the 3 down look.
JT, this came out. Coach Harbaugh was talking yesterday about Purdue's visiting locker rooms not being up to standards. This is kind of an odd question, but you've been in a lot of visiting locker rooms in your career. Have there been any horror stories for you? Is there any that stand out as particularly difficult to do your pregame routine in?
I don't think they're terrible. I think, sometimes remind you of like high school. Like Maryland's kind of tight in there. They don't give you a lot of room to work. But I mean, as far as like up to standard, I mean, it was clean.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was really getting at, really. I mean, if it was dirty and not sanitized, I think that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Basically, how much does that matter to? I mean, you guys are going on the road again. You've been to Rutgers locker room before. How much does that matter? What are you expecting when you go into it? What do you need to get ready for a game?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the challenge of going on the road. I mean, that's the advantage to the home team. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's part of it, and you try to keep your routine as on schedule as possible as far as what we do. But I mean, I think that's just the nature and going on the road. So that's one of the challenges you face. I guess.
What do you like the last 2 weeks about the passing game in particular? You guys set a school record last week for total passing yards. You and Dwayne Haskins and Joe. But what do you like? What is coming around, do you think, and can it carry over when y'all play a team like Penn State, etc.?
Yeah. So like I said, getting the ball in my hands quick. The same thing with Ross and John. Like they're getting the ball out quick. There's not holding the ball. We're not holding the ball in the O-line. That's holding on extra blocks. I mean, there was a couple times we got some 3-man rush, and we was able to, guys were able to work some zones a little bit. But I think that's part of it. So I think that's one of the main things. And then doing a great job on perimeter blocking. with the receivers and tight ends. I think so. The yak yards after the catch, all that comes into play.
Do you see Paris Campbell? What do you see coming alive in Paris Campbell here recently, especially?
I think he's just growing confidence, understanding that when he first got here, he wasn't for sure hands. I mean, now he's going to drop a pass every now and then. Like, I'm going to miss a pass every now and then. But, I mean, you live with his playmaking ability to blow the top off the defense or make one guy missing east to the house. So all those things, I mean, that's part of his game now. And I think he's just growing into his own and becoming one of those household names.
In practice, how was the downfield passing coming? How would you describe the downfield passing in practice?
I mean, it's something constantly we work on today. I mean, today was okay. I think there was some things that we could have did better as far as quarterbacks, as far as putting the ball in a place where only our guy could get it. I mean, I think that's going against our DBs. I think it's always one of those days. It's back and forth. Today, I think defense got a little edge on us.
Have you followed the debate about the National Anthem and what teams have been doing? What's the conversation been like among your team?
I mean, I didn't follow it crazy. I guess my knowledge on it isn't tremendously great. I think from what I saw, it was anything, I don't know, something from what our president said, from Colin Kaepernick, and then, it's kind of, I guess, downing the players in the NFL. But I mean, as far as, like I said, I don't have too much knowledge on exactly what was. I think that's what I got from my Twitter feed.
Is that something you support?
I guess my own views. I don't know. I think something that's getting lost in is the fact that it's not I guess the protesting is not something that's towards our country as far as the national anthem and having pride as far as being the United States, but it's more drawing attention to the social injustice as far as people, innocent people getting killed or being, I guess you would say, targeted in a way, and things like that. So I think that's one of the things, like, some people are getting into more of with disrespecting the military as far as NFL players or whatever the case may be, but I don't think that's the case really.
You're from a military family, JT. So you saying that, I think, might carry a little more weight than some other folks saying.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's just what it is. I feel like nobody's, even when Colin Kaepernick did it, everybody saw it was during the national anthem, and we do that to signify our freedom and what the military has done for us, which is absolutely right. But what he was coming from, I think the players are doing now is just that's not what anybody's talking about. And I think when everybody was, taking a knee the past couple of days, it was now we're all in this together because we were trying to be divided in some way from what President Trump said. But it's at the end of the day, it's not anything towards the national anthem or the United States. It was more of from the NFL, I feel having the right and the freedom, because we were, home of the free, land of the brave, or home of the brave, land of the free. So that aspect of it is something that was being seen as far as the NFL players, because, I saw the comments what President Trump said. It was what are you talking about? That's why we're in the United States, we have the ability to freedom of speech and freedom to protest whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. You could be, all the way in left field. That really doesn't matter. But it's the fact that that's who we are as Americans, not the fact that he kind of, I guess, tried to quiet people down and kind of silence that was, I think, really wild to me.
Thanks, JT.
Thank you, JT.